Folks, how you doing? Whew, welcome back. It's Charlie. It's Sunday morning, March 22nd, 2020. It's about 5:24 in the morning. Excuse my breathing. I'm in a bit of a hurry. I left the house about 10 to 5 this morning. Been up since 4 o'clock when my alarm went off because I have to go to work. I have to be there at 7. Clock in at 7. I am in Pasadena / Altadena. I'm at the coming up here at the Mickey D's. They're not even open yet. I mean, they have personnel, but I'm up before they are. This cold air is not good for my asthma. I'm one of those rare asthmatics. It does not do very well in the cold. I used to be when I was younger. I used to like the cold, but as I get older, the dry heat. Now I understand why, because like the older asthmatics would always go to places like Arizona to retire, and like Nevada and stuff. And I did not like the heat when I was younger, but I do now. I am now at the corner of Lincoln and Woodbury, almost the halfway point. I still have a long way to walk. I have this all the way down here and go through that dark area. I got to go to work to keep America going. That's right. We are a part of the, I wouldn't say elite, but I hear the roosters going off. We are part of the essential retailers that are allowed to remain open. Today is the first day of our temporary pay increase. Excuse me, let me switch hands. My hands are freezing. Oh, I'm just happy it's not raining. The rain was expected, possibly this afternoon. I'm not sure. I got my umbrella in my back pocket either way. Oh, good Lord. I had my little breakfast. I have my jumbo size 24-ounce Contigo coffee tumbler, commuter cup, whatever you call it. I love this thing. I definitely recommend this. Definitely plug this brand. I've been using this ever since my second marriage. The ex and I used to have, it was like the 12 or the 16 ounces. These things really keep your beverage hot or cold, but really, really keep it nice and hot. Along that way is the way I'm headed. I haven't been messed with by any police. Actually, that was like my biggest concern walking at this time of the morning, is if oh, come on, doctor's appointment tomorrow. Good Lord. Just getting messed with police in question. As much as I admire and respect the police, after a few incidences of getting harassed with the Pasadena police and one particular officer, literally, excuse my language, had a hard on for me because I filmed him because he kind of shut down a feeding, and this particular person lied. So, and I put them on YouTube. So whenever there was an incident or something that would happen, you know, they ask for your name and they're like, wait, are you the one that filmed so-and-so? And I'm like, yep. But that was a few years ago. The police have a thing. They're like elephants. They never forget. Especially when they run your name, it just pops up. Blacklisted or red flagged or whatever you want to call it. More so in Pasadena too. Not all of them, but there are officers that they can be jerks. Like I say, I don't have a problem with them. I admire them. I respect their jobs, but doggone it, some can be jerks. Oh, excuse me. Let me take a quick breather here for a second. Oh, my hand is freezing. Oh, God. Oh, Michael, I got your letter yesterday. Thank you very much, brother. Oh, that helps. Oh, Lord. I haven't been able to ride my bike because, well, the weather had been bad, and right now it's been a bit unpredictable. We were supposed to have actually, we're supposed to almost have like 2 weeks of solid rain, but it kind of keeps missing. And the funny thing is that there's a big difference between here, just even at this level, going down back towards this way is Pasadena, and you're going down elevation, and this is a higher elevation. I'm in Altadena now. That's the bus I would take, but it doesn't run at this time in the morning. Well, that's one of the two, the 267 and the 268, and or the 260. It's too many numbers to remember. And still going that way, I still have to walk up even more of an elevation to La Cañada. So there's different temperatures where it may not be raining here. By the time I get to Foothill, it's raining over there. That's if it were raining. It's really weird. It's almost like living in Florida. You live in Florida, you can open up your front door and it's raining across the street at your neighbor's house. Very strange. Governor Gavin Newsom had his address yesterday. I wanted to record it, but the roommate was she was on a bit of a high. She had music pumping in, which is okay during the daytime. It's the nighttime, but I couldn't record yesterday evening's address. But I did put it down actually afterwards, a link down below on yesterday's video that was already uploaded. So if those of you that clicked on the video after I uploaded, you can go back there and watch it. I kind of recommend you watch it. Honestly, I had been kind of cool with all this situation, but after watching his body language and his mannerism yesterday, he kind of stumbling on his word. He seemed very, very nervous, and I'm getting my point again, just not my point, but my observation and my opinion. Yeah, it's going to get a little worse. I think California is going to go on a full lockdown here. He was saying basically, we're doing fine, but for those of you more or less that aren't We don't want to bring the hammer down or something. We don't want to bring the law. And the way he said it was very, very uneasy. I hadn't heard him, excuse me, I am exhausted. I hadn't seen or heard him act in that manner. And it was very, very uneasy. Oh my God. Oh Lord. I'm in front of the district service center. This is where one of the city yards is here. This is kind of an this is Woodbury Industrial Park. But anyway, it was just really weird. And yesterday at work, it wasn't too bad, but then when the paper products had been rolled out, once again we had a huge line. I hadn't seen a line like that in a few days. People are still panicking, and this was also raising concern. People are clearly not listening. They're not getting the clue. They were getting their this is so, and it sucks because now we're forced to, for the time being, lead a bit of a socialist life, it seems like, rationing out products. And we have signs through half of the part of the store saying limiting this and limiting that. And then we also had to limit eggs, I think, yesterday. Oh, it's cold air. It bites. It's like trying to smoke a cigarette for me. That's why I can't smoke. I can smoke a cigar, but I can feel if I were to hit a cigarette, I can feel the nicotine. It's like a spiky claw just all of a sudden grabbing my lungs. That's how I know cigarettes are really, really poisonous. Cigars is just, well, a good cigar is just regular rolled tobacco. But a cigarette, ooh, very toxic. Actually, when I was homeless, one of my friends went from cigarettes to one of those Juul type of vaping things. Had like a little starter kit for about like 20, 16, 18, 20 bucks, something like that. Oh, Carlos, try it. It's supposed to be better. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I tried it. It's the same. That nicotine or whatever additives that they put in there, I felt the same way, like hitting a regular cigarette. Whew. But yeah, I fear that it's going to get worse. And then yesterday, like I said, on the way to work, the Ross was okay. But then there was that huge line from Foothill up until Trader Joe's up here in La Cañada. And then yesterday when I got home, and I got off the bus, it must have been a little bit, maybe 4:15 in the afternoon. And doggone it, right there in front of Vallarta, there was a huge line. They were monitoring. They were only letting a certain amount of people inside. I don't know if it's because of the video that I did or because they got smart. Hopefully, I'd like to actually believe that they wised up or they got some slack from the city or something. I would really hate to think that it would take one of my silly videos to do that. Okay, and now I got to go down that darkened area. There's the last refuge, Jack in the Box over there. But yeah, I'm really uneasy now. There's a air about. It just feels very uneasy. Don't much like it. And I kind of did some more sleuthing around online. I think it's going to get much worse. Now that there's so many that have already contracted, it is definitely just a matter of something happening. I mean, we got 3 cases in Pasadena and more that popped up in Los Angeles County. And being so close here, I think La Cañada or Altadena is definitely going to get one. Just because the cities here are so neighboring, and families and friends and work commuters, it's just too close here. It is doggone inevitable. I'm sad to say, but yeah. All right, my friends, let me see what time it is. It's 5:40. I got an hour and 20 minutes to get through and up the hill. I got to get ready for Target Nouveau. I hope that we get... I know some of the Target employees across the country have gotten actually letters stating that in case if they get pulled over by a police official or someone in authority, that, you know, they whip it. That's effed up. That is really sad. That is kind of like our hallway pass that we are allowed to be out on the streets between blah 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 and any. That's what really frightens me. When someone posted that on one of our community Facebook groups that we have, I was like, yeah, crap, that's serious business when you gotta carry around a piece of paper denoting, hey, don't arrest me, don't mess with me, I'm legal, I'm a legal alien. Yeah, that's uneasy, very uneasy. All right, my friends, I'm going to end it here. This is the only part that I hate about walking or biking from work. All right, my friends, you folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other, help one another. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment, pull down your pants and slide on that ice. And it's cold, so I'm sure there's ice. Actually, some of the vehicles, there was some frost. Comments, good or bad? Oh, there's the first one. That's where they get off actually over here, and then they start the route. They go down Lincoln, down by Colorado, by the Pasadena Museum, and then they turn left on Walnut, and they proceed, and then they come back up and go to El Monte, from El Monte Station to JPL. That's the route. But when I checked at 4:30 in the morning, it didn't start to run until for an hour and 40 minutes, so it's beginning its route. Like I said, Michael, thank you very much. I got your letter yesterday. Comments, good or bad? You could always email them. All right, catching my breath a little bit more. Keep on trucking. Got to keep doing what I'm doing. And it's the start of the 2-day incremental pay hike. I think through 5/22/20, I think is what I saw on my app, because we got notified. Starting today, from today, 3/22 through 5/22 is when we're getting this $2 pay hike. And unfortunately, like I said, the misleading part, well, it's not misleading, but a lot of the team members across America, they think that this is a permanent pay raise. And keep trying to explain to them, but they're kind of messed up too, so that's a whole nother subject. Kitty! Kitty, kitty! Look at the kitty. Kitty, kitty! You look like Morris the cat. Oh, poor kitty. All right, my friends, I love you all, and I will talk to you later. I'll probably make another video later. We'll see. And I will upload this much later when I get home. I think I get off at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Can't remember. The good thing is, though, as of lately, Every now and then now, work's been buying us lunch and stuff, so that really helps. That saves a lot of money. So yay, thank you. All right, y'all. Have a good day and stay safe and be smart as always. Okay. Bye bye.